You. Yeah, you. Right there. Thinking you've seen it all. Thinking you've felt it all. Think again. Because what I'm about to show you isn't just a trick, a joke, or a clever move. No. It's the kind of thing that slips into the shadows of their mind, crawls under their skin, and refuses to leave. The kind of thing that makes them question everything they thought they knew about themselves, about you. And guess what? By the time they notice it, it's already too late. You've changed the game. You've rewritten the rules. You've sat there, waiting, watching, learning. They never even realized you were studying them like a puzzle, like a riddle they could never solve. Every glance, every word, every silence, they were feeding your play, thinking they were feeding their own ego. Oh, they thought they were in control. Nah, the moment you decide to move, it's like the world tilts under their feet. And you're standing there smiling quietly, because you know the truth. They've been walking into your storm, blindfolded, and they don't even know it. Here's the thing about the human mind. Fragile, sensitive, full of cracks they spend a lifetime hiding from. But you've found the cracks. You've traced the edges of their defenses. And now you're ready. You're ready to push, to pull, to twist reality just enough to leave them gasping. And it's beautiful. It's intoxicating. It's not cruel. It's liberation. For you. For them, well, they'll never see it coming. Picture this. The moment they realize they've been played, that they've been outmaneuvered on a level they didn't even know existed. The shock, the disbelief, that little shiver that runs down the spine, that pause, that frozen moment where their mind scrambles to catch up. Yes, that's power, that's precision, that's mastery. And here's the kicker. You didn't have to yell it, force it, or even explain it. It just happened. You made it happen. And now they are forced to face the fact that someone you saw every move before it was even imagined. Most people stumble through life blind, thinking that appearances are reality, that words are the measure of intention, that smiles are honesty, but not you. You've learned the truth. Reality bends to those who watch carefully. Reality bends to those who understand the silent language of thought. And now, armed with that understanding, you're stepping into a space most fear to enter. You're stepping into the quiet chaos that lives behind every polite nod, every friendly gesture. You're stepping into the theater of minds, and you're the director. Don't get me wrong. This isn't about cruelty. It's not about showing off or tearing someone down for the fun of it. No. This is about revelation. About opening eyes. About planting seeds in minds that have grown stale, stuck in habits they never questioned. And once those seeds take root, once the awareness creeps in, they can't unsee it. They can't unfeel it. And you're standing there watching the transformation, knowing that you've touched something deeper than words, deeper than gestures. You've touched the soul of the unseen. There's a rhythm to this, a flow. You can't force it, you can't fake it. You have to wait, you have to observe, you have to understand, and the moment is always fleeting. One misstep, one hasty move and it shatters. But when done right, when done right, it's unstoppable. The clarity, the awe, the fear. They won't even know it's you. They'll think it's themselves unraveling. But that's the genius of it, isn't it? They don't even realize they're learning, growing, shifting, because you've done it without them knowing it. So lean in. Focus. This is where the ordinary dies and the extraordinary takes shape, where quiet observation becomes the sharpest weapon, where patience becomes the most dangerous skill. You've got the edge, and now it's time to sharpen it, because once they feel it, once they truly see it, they won't be able to look at the world the same way again. And you'll walk away, calm, knowing you've left an imprint no one else could. Are you ready? Are you prepared to step into the silence before the storm? Because this isn't about yelling, or convincing, or begging for attention. It's about subtlety, precision, the art of making a mark so deep, so real, that they can't escape it, even if they wanted to. And trust me, they will try. They always do. Take a deep breath. Calm your mind. This isn't for everyone. Only the few. Only the bold. Only the ones who can handle looking into the cracks of another mind and seeing the truth. Because once you start, there's no turning back. And by the end, when the realization finally hits, they'll know. They'll remember. They'll feel it. And you'll smile. Quietly. Because you've completely well, you know. Now, here's where it gets real. Where the art becomes science. Where the subtle gestures, the tiny pauses, the words left unsaid become the tools of transformation. Every move you make from here on isn't random. Every glance, every choice, every silence, it's a deliberate strike. You are no longer playing. You are orchestrating. It's almost criminal how powerful it feels when you realize this. And they won't see it, not even close. First, you observe. You listen. Not to the words they speak, but to the spaces between them. That's where the truth hides. That's where hesitation trembles, where pride slips, where their mind folds in on itself. Most people miss it. Most people rush in, loud, clumsy, desperate. Not you. You linger. You soak it in. You let their patterns unfold, slowly, naturally. And then, you strike with precision. Not with force, but with insight, with awareness. And that's when the shift begins. Timing. That's the key. There's a rhythm to influence, and only the patient catch it. One misstep, one early move, and the illusion shatters. But when you hit the moment, the perfect fleeting moment, it's electric. They freeze. They doubt. They feel the walls of their mind bend before them. It's intoxicating. You've touched something inside them that even they didn't know existed. That's the edge of mastery. And now you hold it. Control isn't about domination. It's about clarity, about seeing what others cannot see, about knowing when to speak and when to vanish into silence. People think control is loud, flashy, announcing itself. Nah. Real control is invisible. Real control is the hand guiding the storm without leaving a mark. And when they finally notice it, the realization is a punch straight to the chest. They'll look at themselves differently. They'll look at you differently. And by that point, it's already done. Here's a secret few understand. It's not what you say. It's not what you do. It's what they feel after you've left the room. That lingering uncertainty. That restless curiosity. That itch in the back of their mind that won't go away. You've planted a seed without touching soil. You've altered perception without touching reality. And the brilliance of it? They think it's their own discovery. Yes, they'll take the credit, and yet they'll never forget the echo of your presence. Focus, patience, observation. That's your arsenal. Forget flashy tricks or dramatic reveals. Subtlety wins. Silence wins. The mind cannot ignore the unnoticed. The unnoticed becomes unforgettable. And once they've felt it, once they've been forced to reckon with it, there's no unlearning it, no undoing the effect. You've gone deeper than words, deeper than action. You've touched the very structure of their thought. And that is power. But remember this, with great subtlety comes responsibility. The edge is sharp, and the wrong move cuts both ways. You must calibrate every look, every phrase, every pause. Too much, and suspicion rises. Too little, and the impact is lost. Precision is the name of the game. And only the patient, the meticulous, the fearless can wield it without faltering. Now imagine them later, alone, thinking, replaying the encounters in their head, questioning what was real, what was imagined, what they missed. That is your victory. Not loud, not visible, but complete. They are altered. Their perspective has shifted. Their understanding of the world, or at least their corner of it, will never be the same. And all you had to do was be. So take a deep breath. Step forward. Engage. Watch. Learn. Adjust. And strike when the rhythm is right. This isn't a game for the impatient or the shallow. No. This is for the mind architects. The ones who understand that influence is an art and subtlety is a weapon sharper than any sword. By the time they realize what happened, by the time their mind catches up, you'll be long gone. Calm, confident, knowing that you've completely rewritten the rules without uttering a single scream, without lifting a hand. They will remember you. They will feel you. And more importantly, they will never, ever forget. Now listen closely. This is where the rubber meets the road, where theory becomes action, where subtle observation turns into precise movement. You've seen the effect. You've felt the thrill. Now it's time to understand the mechanics, the tools, the triggers, the small, deliberate choices that make someone's mind bend without them even realizing it. And yes, it's exactly as intoxicating as it sounds. Awareness. You cannot influence what you do not notice. Every twitch, every hesitation, every tiny inflection in their voice. It's data. Collect it. Don't just hear words. Listen to the silence around them. Watch the shadows of their expressions. The pauses, the stumbles, the nervous laughs. They tell the truth, their words hide. You're building a map, a blueprint of their inner landscape. And once you know the terrain, you hold the advantage. Patience. The impatient fail. They rush. They announce. They crash into walls they cannot see. You wait. You linger in the spaces between moments. You let tension build like electricity in the air before a storm. One well-timed word, one subtle look, one carefully placed gesture. That's all it takes to tip the scales. And when the moment comes, it hits like a thunderclap. They won't see it coming. And that's exactly how it should be. Subtle disruption. You are not smashing their world. You are nudging it, twisting it, introducing a single small variable that throws everything off balance. A question, a hint, a pause that lingers too long, a smile that doesn't match the moment. Simple, tiny, almost invisible. But when done right, it triggers a cascade inside their mind. Thoughts collide, assumptions fracture, their perception shifts, quietly, irreversibly. It's exquisite. Reflection. People only understand what they've processed, so give them space. Step back. Let your presence linger in memory. Let your absence speak louder than your actions. When they replay the interaction, let them chase your logic. Let them puzzle over what happened. That quiet disorientation, that's the victory. They will spend hours, maybe days, questioning themselves, and through it all, they will unknowingly internalize what you've planted. Adaptability. Every mind is different. Every situation is unique. There is no universal playbook. Only principles. Only observation. Read them. Adjust. Respond. Don't react. Predict. Don't force. The difference between influence and failure is invisible. A single misread cue. A single mistimed gesture. You must be fluid, like water that slips through cracks, shaping the form of whatever contains it without losing its own essence. Mastery of silence. Words are cheap, gestures are fleeting, but silence, real, deliberate silence, is magnetic. It forces people to fill the void. It compels them to confront themselves. It makes them search for meaning in your absence, even when you do nothing at all. The silent pause between thoughts, between sentences, between heartbeats, that is where the deepest impact happens. And when they finally break it, they will feel it, they will remember it, they will never forget it. Consistency. You cannot wield this power once, twice, or sporadically. It is cultivated, sharpened, reinforced through repetition, subtlety, and precision. Each encounter builds upon the last. Each observation feeds the next. Slowly, imperceptibly, the ripple becomes a tide, and by the time they even notice, the effect is complete. You've left an imprint so deep, so profoundly quiet, that it feels permanent. So go ahead. Step into the shadows. Watch. Wait. Move. Plant. Withdraw. Repeat. Perfect each gesture. Honed each glance. And when it lands, when it lands, the reaction will be electric. They will feel it. They will remember it, they will question it, and through it all, the power, the true, terrifyingly elegant power will be yours. Yes, completely, undeniably yours. By the end of this, by the time the echoes of your influence have settled, they will know, without knowing exactly why. You've touched them deeper than words, quieter than gestures, stronger than intention. And the thrill, the satisfaction, the quiet triumph is yours alone. You've completely and that, my friend, is mastery.